What's up everybody, it's Sean here, back today to give you guys a review of the Saucony Shadow 6000 in this Megabyte colorway. Today's video is sponsored by Hefalux. Hefalux is my all-time favorite sneaker insoles, and they sell eTPU insoles, which essentially is the same material used for Adidas Boost. So if you're looking to add some additional comfort in your shoes, be sure to check out their website, which is linked down below. You'll see they sell 4 different insole options, so depending on the type of insole density and cushioning setup you're looking for, whether that's for a pair of boots for example, or sneakers, there's going to be something for everybody. So I've been a proud supporter of Hefalux for years now, and I honestly stand by their products. They truly add a ton of comfort for my shoes. So if you guys want to try them out, use the code SEANGO at checkout and get 15% off your entire purchase. So back to the shoes, this is the Saucony Shadow 6000, and I want to give a huge thank you over to Saucony Canada for sending me over this pair. This is part of the Megabyte pack, which consisted of 3 shoes, one of which is the Shadow 6000. And to be honest with you guys, just to be completely transparent, this is actually only my second pair of Sauconys ever, so I was very excited to try them out and see what the brand is all about. So this Megabyte pack is inspired by retro 90s computers, so because of that, the entire shoe has this very retro 90s feel, with the color scheme of the shoe mimicking the look of those old school computers with the yellowing plastic shells. So this pair retails for a price of $120 US or $140 here in Canada, and the official colorway for this shoe is gray and blue. So diving straight into the details, the base layer of this shoe is constructed out of this cream or off-white colored mesh, which has a bit of a yellowish greenish tint to it. Right above this in the middle we have this hit of dark gray colored suede, and then surrounding the outer edge of the toe box, this is covered in this light gray colored suede. So the suede covers the eyelets of the shoe, and then the top 2 eyelets are constructed out of this gray colored TPU. In the middle we have this darker gray strip of suede, along with these 3 cutouts in the center with hits of reflective 3M underneath. And then beneath this we have more of that light gray or tan colored suede, which runs down the length of the shoe. Covering the back heel we have more of that same suede, and in the middle we have the Saucony branding, followed by a hit of dark gray suede above this, and then the top portion of the back heel, this is covered in the silver reflective 3M material. For the laces, these come with these tan or light gray colored ribbon laces, and the standard laces these come with have these blue colored lace tips, but they also give you a secondary pair of laces as well, which have these multicolor or rainbow style lace tips, which is a nod to the classic Apple logo. Underneath this we have a padded mesh tongue, which is done in that same off-white yellowish color that we saw earlier on the toe box. And then at the very top we have this nylon tag with this retro looking Saucony branding on top. Moving on to the insoles, one of my favorite parts about this shoe, the entire insole has this graphic of this retro looking keyboard, and if you look closely, the letters of the keyboard aren't true to an actual keyboard, and they spell out Saucony. So the upper of the shoe sits atop this full-length EVA foam midsole. This midsole is painted in this off-white tan color on the forefoot and this gray color on the back heel, and we have Saucony branding on the lateral side. And then turning the shoe over to the bottom, here we have your outsole, which is entirely constructed out of this gray colored rubber. We have this triangular traction pattern on the forefoot, and in the middle we have the Saucony logo. So that breaks down the look and the construction of the Shadow 6000s. And for those of you guys wondering how these fit, so to me, I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I got these in a size 10 and I felt like they fit me pretty snug. So I've read online that this model fits snug straight out of the box, but eventually with more wear it does break in. But if you don't have that patience to really break in the shoe, I'd probably recommend going up a half size. So getting these in a size 10, it gave me a very snug one-to-one fit. It wasn't uncomfortable, but if you're someone that likes more room in your shoes, again, half size up should be better. Next up in terms of comfort, so the Shadow 6000 is a shoe from the early 90s, so with that said, the technology is pretty outdated. However, for just an everyday casual use shoe, they're going to be perfectly fine. I actually found them to be decently comfortable. They weren't anything mind-blowing at all, but as far as a retro sneaker goes from 1991, I could feel some level of responsiveness in this foam, especially on the back heel. And the shoe in general felt very lightweight on feet as well, which was a nice added bonus. Finally, in terms of the overall quality of materials and craftsmanship on this shoe, I thought this pair was great. The material quality I thought was exceptional, the suede felt very buttery and soft, and to the touch it just feels like a very nice cut of suede. And then in terms of the overall craftsmanship, I really had no issues at all with my pair. It was a very solid, well put together shoe from Saucony. So with all that out of the way now, let's lace up these Megabyte Shadow 6000s and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. All in all, for me, this was a very solid reintroduction to the brand. Even though I haven't been following the brand too closely, when I saw the product images of this shoe, this Shadow 6000 specifically caught my eye. I really love the retro vibes of not only the silhouette, but the colorway itself really reminds me of my childhood. And I think this shoe is still sitting on a lot of websites online right now, so if you guys are trying to pick up a pair of these, they should be still readily available. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this Megabyte Shadow 6000. What's your overall thoughts on the colorway, and what's your thoughts on the Shadow 6000 in general? Right now I have my eyes set out on the Food Fight Shadow 6000s as well. So if you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esgo8, check me out on Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. Before I end this video, another huge shout out goes out to Saucony Canada. Thank you guys so much for sending me over this pair. And to everyone else, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video.